Hi there, thank you for watching my video today. Today I'm going to be sharing the tutorial for a Bookatrix Easel style card. This is the look of the card and this is an easel style card. You may have found these as book style easel cards and they are in various sizes on the internet. I've seen a lot of variations of this card on Pinterest as well, but this card specifically measures 5 by 7 inches. I have used a vintage style paper with brown cardstock and gold mirror cardstock, and this cardstock has been sourced from Michaels, and this is the letter size cardstock. So this is a size which everybody can make, whether you have the letter size cardstock or the standard A4 British cardstock, which is available in other countries as well. So the size is such that both of the cardstocks can be used to make it. So without any further ado, let's just crack on. For this card, I have used this retro series paper pack, and it's also quite an old one, and it is from China by Greetings. And as you can see that I have only a few pages left, and those I think I'm going to use to make gift bags. So yeah, it is pretty much finished, and I just really wanted to give this vintage feeling to a new year card. So this was the best choice that could have been made. So for this card, I have already cut some bits and pieces, so I'm going to just put them away. And for the main card, which is going to be your easel, you are going to need a piece of cardstock that is 10 inches by 7 inches, and on the long inches side, on the 10 inches side, you're going to score at 5 inches and 7.5 inches, and you are going to mount and fold both of these. And this is going to be your easel. Now, to make it proper easel card, you are going to need a piece of cardstock that measures 7 inches by 5 inches, and that is going to stick onto this half of the card base. Okay, so it's just going to stick on this piece. And then you want a piece of this measures 6 3/4 by 4 3/4, and that is going to go on the inside like this. So this is going to be your easel part, and this pattern paper is going to be stuck on here. For the actual book part, which is going to be standing up as easel, you're going to need multiple layers, and I'm going to quickly walk you through these one by one. So after this piece of pattern paper, which measures 5 by 7 inches, you need a piece of plain copy paper, and this is 6 7/8 by 4 7/8. Okay, and the score line is going to be probably a bit weird. So what I find easier is I just join these corners and I just fold it in half. Okay, like this, and this way you can actually get the middle of it rather than just working around finding a perfect measurement for the score line. On top of this, it's going to be this pattern paper, and this measures 6 3/4 by 4 3/4, and you are going to score it at 3 3/8 of an inch. Okay, that's the actual middle part of it, and that is 3 3/8 of it. Okay, and on top of that, you are going to again need a piece of cardstock that measures 6.5 by 4.5, and you are going to score right in the middle at 3 1/4 inches. Okay, so that's all the scoring that needs to be done. It seems a bit overwhelming because this has a lot of bits and pieces to work with, but once you start building the card, it gets very easy, I promise. So first things first, I am going to put this piece of pattern paper on the inside. All right. Now with all these layers, I like to add some, curve to give it really the shape of the book pages. Otherwise it's going to be looking very flat, and you do not want that because it's a book after all, and you want it to have some real feel of a book. So this is how it's going to look after you are going to give it some dimension. Some more on this side. This copy paper and the first layer, you are going to put a bead of glue on this score line. Like this. It has to be a very, very thin bead. As you can see, I have not put a lot of glue, and you're going to line this up with the score line of this copy paper. Make sure that it's distanced equally from top and bottom, like so. Okay, and then you want it to sit like this, so you have some dimension over here on top, just like the pages of a book. So on the back side of this panel, you're going to again run a very, very thin bead of glue, just so that it holds onto the paper. Just going to pull it slightly back and then attach it. Just hold on for a minute so that it doesn't displace from its original position. And you're going to do the same on the other side as well. Again, just pull it a little bit back. It doesn't have to be, equal. Try to make it equal, but at the end of the day, it's a handmade card and it looks like a book, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Oops, I've attached the wrong layer. Oh my god. Okay, let's do the process again. Yeah, now it's correct. Just let it sit where it sits. On the other side as well. I was just scratching my head as to where did I go wrong. Now comes this cardstock layer. Yeah, thank God I just got a hang of it on time. Otherwise, it would have been very difficult, nearly impossible for me to just detach this layer from the copy paper. Now you have got two pieces of cardstock that are 3 inches by 4¼ inches, and I've added some curve to these as well because these are going to be our final panels, and I'm going to run a thin bead of glue on one side again like this, and carefully I'm just going to line it up here like this. And again with this one, I want this side to be here. And I have these cutouts again from the die that I have used in my previous card. It's going to stick up like so here. Okay. So we're done with making the easel part, and now I'm going to stick it onto this, and for that I'm going to put the bead of glue on the back side. If you want, you can obviously use hot glue as well, but I'm comfortable using this. And just try to line it in the middle of the base panel like this. And give it some time to dry. In the meantime, for the actual stopper that I am going to put here, this is a piece of cardstock that measures 1.5 by 6 3/4, and the golden layer is 1.25 by 6.5. And on top of this, I'm going to put this sentiment. Again, I have printed this out, and this measures almost 1 inch by 6 inches. So I think I'm going to use the dimensional tape. Let me just grab it. Yeah, I'm going to use this tape, and I'm going to put this on the back of this, and to give it an even greater dimension, I'm going to put this on the back of the stopper as well. I'm just going to see where would I like the book to stop, and I'm going to put the stopper accordingly, but I also want this pattern here to show up, so I think I'm going to bring it up till here and make sure that it's straight, and it is almost 1/4 inches, 1¼ inches from the top, and you see how beautifully it just lines up there. And I'm going to put the sentiment on top of it now. This is by far the best foam tape that I have used, and just make sure that you put it the right way up. Center it like this, and there you have it. Your Bookatrix Easel style New Year card is ready to be gifted, and it is looking so pretty, so beautiful, and so elegant and vintage that I don't think the camera is doing justice to it. And it closes like this, and it is not going to pop into a regular envelope, so I'm going to make a box for this card, and I'm going to post a tutorial for that box in the coming days as well. Just keep a lookout for it, and you can just pop this card in there, and you can just gift it. Yay, it looks so beautiful. I am just so pleased with the outcome. Just look at the shine that it's giving. It's very simple, yet it's very decent and elegant. And as far as the space for writing your personal message is concerned, I would paste a piece of paper here which measures 6 3/4 by 2 1/4, a white piece of paper, and I'm going to write my message here or on the inside over here. Okay, so you have two options to write your personal message wherever you feel comfortable. Okay, so I hope you have liked today's video and the card as well. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing so that I may bring you lots of fun and easy and exciting tutorials just like this one. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.